should know if it's longer than the other grass, you should go around it. How does that make any sense? Like,
he wanted his patch.
He wanted his bush.
Yeah, his lawnmower 0.30 couldn't handle his bush or something.
Oh, that's good.
Welcome to the Spencer Whiteout podcast. Rated R.
It's like we're avoiding the shark.
Call it leather fetish, dude.
No, it's great. Turbo neck guy.
I'll give you a kiss. You give me your number.
That checked out a ton, dude. Tell me you felt.
We're Americans. We're the ones that are descendants from the 1776 musket-bearing motherfuckers.
Welcome back to the Spencer Whiteout podcast. This is episode number
19.
In this episode, we discuss a snowmobile concush, bathroom missions, and aero roulette. Let's dive in. Talk about scarred, dude. Let's talk about the lawnmower 3.0 accident that Luke had,
Dude, the 3.0. 3.0. So, man, dude, this is, I don't know. Okay.
Go for it, dude.
This old fart, right?
Sharks financed.
He's like, hey, I want someone that will cut my lawn, do some projects around the house. And he was offering $20 an hour in high school.
Yeah.
Dude, that's good money.
That's more than I make now. Oh, that's rough. Sorry, go ahead.
There's this long patch of grass in the backyard that looked like it got missed or just like grew longer than the other grass. And, you know, I'm just doing my normal routine of just cutting the grass. And he comes yelling in his whitey tighties, just like screaming, like,
What are you doing cutting that piece of grass?
I'm like, I always cut the grass. He's like,
Last week I told you not to cut it and go around it. You should know if it's longer than the other grass. You should go around it.
and I'm like, what? How does that make any sense? Like,
Was he growing a farm or what's the
no,
deal?
he was weird about stuff. Like he just
Why
had
did
this.
he just want one?
He
patch?
wanted his patch, dude.
long
He wanted his
nasty
patch.
He wanted
brush.
his bush.
Yeah, he wanted his bush, dude.
Yeah, his lawnmower 0.30 couldn't handle his bush or something.
Oh.
What? It was funny.
Wait, so there's no resolution on that
There's no
story?
reason.
No,
we
like-
don't know why he wanted to keep this patch of
He
grass.
just said he wanted longer grass for like. He's like,
Oh, I just like it to look at.
I'm like, what? I was like, okay, yeah, it's your yard. I guess do what you want. I'll go around it.
Let's
Cool
talk about
stuff.
the prom, dude.
So we get this puppy, my junior year of high school, this Black Lab Great Dane mix, and prom's coming around the corner. So there's this girl. I'm like, ooh, I want
Nice.
to ask her to prom.
Like, I want to capitalize on the
capitalize.
situation.
And she's super cool and super chill, you know, like,
This better not be
Classified.
no.
Oh,
Sore subject. But her name was Allie, FYI. And I'm like, okay, let's ask her. So I have another girl help me ask Allie to prom with my puppy. And so we get this little t-shirt at Target, right? And we like write up on the t-shirt, will you go to prom? ? And then so I show up to her house and I let the puppy run
Do
to
his
her.
thing.
And she actually tore her ACL, so she was in crutches. So she's like limping out. And he jumps on her and then she said yes and all that stuff. And then he's like just super excited, running around the yard, jumping over bushes and rocks. All of a sudden- Carnage, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And then he jumps off this like ledge, dude.
There was like a waterfall coming off the
Yeah.
other side of it, dude. He starts flying through the air, dude. Spread eagle,
Yeah.
dude. Right.
He smokes his shoulder on the concrete.
And you saw this?
I saw this.
Oh my god.
And he's like, he like gets up, limps, and like yelps. I'm like, oh my gosh, you just ruined my whole thing.
Well, he
I
just
have no chance
He just
with this
wanted
girl
to
now.
empathize with Allie, though.
He's
Limp
trying to
like
get-
her.
Yeah.
So then you had two disabled bitches on your hands.
Oh, that's good.
That's pretty good. But yeah, it was a good
dude.
time. It was a good time. And he walked it off like a champ, you know.
Yeah. All right, what's next?
Go for it.
So my dad had a snowmobile growing up, so he got us a snowmobile growing up. We would always tie up sleds behind a snowmobile, but there's like 3 of them. And so one snowmobile goes to a sled, tied to another sled, tied to another sled. And we built this jump over a driveway. So, paved driveway. And Minnesota gets super cold. And then if it doesn't snow for a while, the snow gets icy. So it's literally like ice, pavement, ice. And we have like this competition, whoever can go the furthest. And my buddy Jadrian.
Wait, what's his name? Jadrian?
Jadrian.
What?
Yeah.
Parents couldn't decide on a name.
So the dad was named Jeff. And then it went Jalen, Jadrian, Jameson, Jace.
Dude, Jadrian is the dumbest name.
Jadrian.
Shots fired.
All right, so continue.
So Jadrian. he's up to bat, and Adam is the driver. He's just
Adam Driver?
Adam Driver.
Your friends.
Adam's pinching this snowmobile, and Jadrian goes up, flies
Over the jump.
Jadrian's like sky high, and he
So he's going up
slams.
the jump.
Yeah, he slams and hits the concrete.
His head hit it.
Pavement. Yeah.
Oh.
It looked bad. And we like run up to him. We're like, dude, are you okay? He gets up and he falls down.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
So,
Hits his head again, dude.
yeah, basically. And it was
That's
sketchy.
scary.
Like, I was like scared for the dude.
Concussion in the middle of winter, that sounds like a rough time.
Right.
Also, in the middle of winter,
Yeah, life-threatening
life-threatening
emergency
Another one.
situation.
Our dad
from
almost
the
died.
river.
So you kick us off, Luke.
So, our dad loves to fish. He's not much of an ice fisherman, but, he wanted to try it out with us kids. And we get on the river. And Tim and I are like walking, and then my dad like steps on
The side
the
bank.
side of the bank, and he like 1 foot falls
He
halfway
was
in the
drowning.
water,
He was fully submerged.
fully submerged. Yeah, and he's like, get on the bank.
Yeah.
Before I like drowned or whatever, before it takes me under.
the river's like iced over, dude. And he went through the ice.
And the river's constantly
And
like
it's
moving
Yeah.
underneath. So it's
if
like
you get under the
Oh,
ice,
shoot.
if you get a
Then
weak
you would
spot,
be dead.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't get out.
right,
Oh my gosh.
it's like constantly flowing, and if you get like in a weak spot and you fall through, you're toast.
That's like really scary.
And how old were we? We were young, so like
we were young.
like
we couldn't help. We didn't know what
tiny
to do.
tots, and we didn't know what to do. It was
So
scary.
he like broke the ice, and once you break the ice, like you have to get out right away. Otherwise, it's so hard to break through the
Right.
ice because you're just so weak with how brutally cold it is.
It's like you can't move. It's so cold.
You just
Shell
go
shock.
Yeah, shell shock right
Yep.
away.
Is that the word?
Yeah, shock. Yeah,
Whatever.
that works. And then he's just like walking like so intensely back to the car. He's like, let's just go home. Let's just go home.
Wait,
Like,
how did he get out?
he like managed to grab the bank somehow.
Oh my gosh.
So he like army crawled out of it, and it luckily didn't keep breaking the ice. Like Tim and I were trying to like help, but like we're too small.
And he was saying like, stay back.
yeah,
take
he's
it
like,
easy.
stay back so you don't go under and cause more issues or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm glad your dad's alive because I just
Dude,
got to
yeah.
hang out with him and he's super cool, dude.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
he just made us
awesome.
eggs earlier.
Yeah.
Egg night still going
yeah,
strong.
egg night, dude.
Egg night.
Yeah.
Every Wednesday.
He's still around. We're thankful for that for sure.
Your grandpa's still around too, dude.
My grandpa's hanging in there. He's kicking it.
hanging in there.
He's 91.
Yeah, dude. He's like
He's a sweet man.
Kind of slow mo.
What was the nickname you gave him?
Sloth.
No,
He's a
you
sloth.
called him sloth. I
call
called him
Sloth.
Slo Mo Don, dude.
Slo Mo Don.
Because he like
Dude, everything is slow.
slow motion, dude.
The sage age.
The
dude.
Sage Age, exactly. Okay, Fathered
Yeah.
by God. Shout out. That's a great book. Everybody go read it. All right.
You were telling me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, what's next?
Luke and I have a family story also regarding our dad, and we go up to Lake Superior, and it's one of the 5 Great Lakes, and it is cold year round.
Yeah, cold.
Even in the middle of summer when we usually go. But for the fun of it, we always jump in every year. Luke and I have done it before with our friends, and we know the feeling. And we finally convinced my dad to do it too this year.
I was like, come on, Dad, you got to jump in. And so he's like, okay, fine, I'll try it out. And so he comes out with his red trunks. It looked like Speedo. Packing some heat, dude.
Yeah, right. It's like classified.
So he jumps and He jumps in. He's like shocked. You know how it's cold, so
Yeah,
it's like
it's shocking.
And he like shoots out his hand at me. He's like,
Push, 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 push.
like his breath was.
Why
I was
is
like,
he saying push?
Because he didn't know what he was thinking.
He was so shocked. He was trying to say like pull, but he said push. So like I was like, okay. I didn't really push him back in, but I was like, I gave him a little nudge. Then I helped him out, and he was like, "Wow, that's cold." Like, I'm not doing that again.
That's pretty good, dude.
It's a good one.
That's classic.
Classic.
All right, what's next?
Oh, dude, this is
one.
I don't know what we were thinking, but we would always go to our buddy Adam's house. He lived in the farm, and we'd have like 12 of us after a football game, and we're just, having a good time. And some brilliant dude came up with this idea. Hey, where's your bow? And
Like bow and arrow.
yeah, so he goes and gets it, and we're standing in this circle. I'm like, okay, this does not look good. And we're like,
Where's the circle?
in his
This does
backyard,
not look good.
and he points it up. It just lets go. He doesn't even give us a warning, dude. Yeah, it just lets go.
Of like a sharpened arrow.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm
What were you
gone. So I'm sprinting through the woods. Like, I don't know where this thing's coming down, but it's not going to be by me.
Did you like put your hands over your
Yeah, I'm like ducking. It was ridiculous. I don't know what we were thinking, but we were pretty dumb back in the day.
Sheesh.
To me, that kind of sounds like some sort of like messed up initiation ritual. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Just shoots it into the sky.
It was
It's like the
crazy.
first person to die then gets buried by the rest of the people as
Yeah.
some sort of like bonding experience. Let's transition into the poop section of this podcast.
Warning. Entering graphic territory in 3, 2, 1.
A little bit of
Yeah.
dumpage, a little bit of
Little
pump and
bit.
dump.
Pumping and dumping.
All right, this is all you guys. You take
We
it away.
diving in. Okay, I got the first one. So Matthew and I,
Dude.
so he and I were what we called SWAT at this like summer camp, and we're like a jack of all trades, and we did anything and everything to keep the camp clean. And summer camp, there's kids coming in and out of bathrooms like no tomorrow. And
Kids.
there was this one incident, dude. They called us all, the whole squad, into the bathroom. They're like, you guys got to fix stall number 2.
What's behind door number 2, dude?
It was nightmare.
Was it more than number 2?
Yeah. 4 or 5.
Oh my gosh.
Like
Gross.
the poop was everywhere, dude.
do you-
It was
what
on
do you
the
mean it was-
walls.
Did it like
What?
Yeah.
bladder or what?
It was on the floor, walls, you name it, dude.
How?
I have
think
no
people
idea.
just
they do it on
on
purpose. Must be, dude.
What?
So what? You just aim your butt at
No,
the
you
wall?
don't. What are you, a projectile?
I don't know.
I don't-
Like, when I have spicy
No, I
food,
think
it comes out fast.
Maybe this kid could not control his bladder. It would be
Your
a little
bladder's where poop comes from, dude? Come on.
like his poop bladder.
Yeah, what is that called? Like a poop sack?
Sphincter?
Sphincter?
That's what like controls
The muscles.
yeah,
Oh,
letting poop in and out.
right. In and out.
Gross.
Gross. So that's not even the worst part. But
Oh, what? How is that not the worst part?
it was so bad. The accident. It must have been an accident. But like he left his underwear there, dude.
No.
In the toilet.
In the toilet? Did he try to
just
flush
abandoned
it?
ship? He just abandoned ship and was like,
He
I gotta
abandoned
leave this
ship.
here, dude.
More like abandoned shit.
Ah, funny.
All right, let's talk about
Bathroom missions.
Yeah,
Bathroom
dude. So,
missions.
PKs, pastor's kids, we were nerds. We were always waiting. Like, our dad was the last one in the church. He would lock up, and we were there
Every
early
Sunday.
early
you know.
every Sunday, late every Wednesday
Wednesday.
night. And we had to fill our time somehow. So Matthew, Luke, and I, we all made this plan to be like stealthy and sneaky.
Yeah.
And each mission progressed in intensity and in challenge, difficulty.
yeah, like-
So
difficulty. Yeah.
the first one was what? Oh, wash your hands in the girls' bathroom.
Yeah.
The second one was take a whiz in the girls' bathroom.
And then like, okay, the third would be like take a dump.
Yum.
in the
The
girls'
girls' bathroom.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I've had stories that I was in the bathroom and someone walked in.
While you're in the women's bathroom.
Yeah, while I was in the women's bathroom.
Wait, how many times did you do this?
We did this like a lot.
A lot, dude. We did it all the time. Yes. It was like our favorite thing to do after church.
It's a good thing you guys weren't in high school because those levels could get even
Yeah,
crazier,
yeah.
dude.
Oh, dirty. I get what you're trying to throw down. Did
you ever get caught? I don't remember
I
getting
don't
caught.
think so, no.
I don't even know if that's illegal now.
No, I think...
Oh, shit. Hey, it should be, though. It should be.
Speaking of bathrooms,
There we go.
KC bathroom. Tim and I, we always went to Royals baseball games. And so we get these hot dogs, right? And we about to walk out of the stadium, but we wanted to stand and like finish the game. It was like, I got to go to the bathroom now. So I'm like, okay, fine. I got to go pee too, so I'll go with. So he like waddles straight to the freaking stall and like shuts the door, slams it. He just nasty.
Oh, the dome dog.
Yeah, got the
Went straight
heck
through.
out of there. Get this. As I'm walking out, the cleaning person comes in with her cart. And she wheels it up next to my dad's stall to clean it. And my dad comes out and says, yeah, when she came in to clean the toilet, she was like, she's like gagging. Oh my gosh. It just cracks me up. I don't know. Something about people yakking and shistin, you know, it's just funny.
All right. The next one that combines the
Yeah.
worst of both worlds.
Worst of both worlds. Unfortunately, Tim was not at this camping trip.
I've heard this story many times.
Wish
but it's
he was.
always good.
So my dad, myself, my uncle, and a couple other cousins
Yeah.
were on this camping trip at Silver Island Lake. And we're having a great time fishing, camping, hiking, all that good stuff. We're just catching all this crappies. And so my cousin and I, we have like 20 crappies to flay up. And we're just, you know, cleaning them at the edge of the dock, putting the good meat in a bucket. And my dad comes and grabs a bucket, starts a fryer back at the campground. And as we finish up flaying the crappies, he's like brings us meat that he just fried up. And my cousin and I tried it, and it was like not done right. The outside looked good, like golden, how you wanted to, but the fryer was too hot. So it like didn't cook the inside right. And my dad's munching on this left and right. He's got like 5-6 pieces in. And we go to bed, and 2 a.m. rolls around. He stumbles over my feet, so I wake up. And he's like, hey, Jeff, our cousin. Hey, Jeff, you got any Tums? I'm like, what? And so Jeff was like, yeah, I got some Tums. So he's like,
He has Tums?
He has some Tums. So he like rolls over his cot, like digging in his bag.
2 seconds later.
Yeah, 2 seconds later, before he could like roll back and give him the Tums, the zipper all over right outside the tent. And my cousin and I looked at each other like, did that just happen? And all I see when I look to the door is him standing in his whitey tighties, and all of a sudden just
Oh my.
just a wet,
Oh my
wet
gosh.
fart shart, whatever you call it nowadays.
Whitey tighties would not wait.
And there's babies in the campground crying. No joke. And one of the funniest things, he comes back inside the tent. He's like,
Did I wake you guys?
I'm like, what? Yeah.
20 minutes well spent. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, show your support by dropping a rating/review. I'd love to hear what you think about the podcast so far or what your favorite stories have been. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Spencer Whiteout so you can stay up to date. And as always, stay tuned, stay hyped. That's a wrap.
Inserting exclusive audio recording from the vault.
All right,
Dramatize the Luke Reed version of this story,
so it's a brief history of the relationship that Spencer has with Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Spencer had so much Taco Bell. No, let me rephrase.
You
Let me
gotta
rephrase.
get some context. For
Okay,
that.
I don't know your whole history, but
Just make it up, dude. You know.
when the average person eats Taco Bell, and then has some like bad poops, right? Maybe the average person, if they went twice in a week, they'd have diarrhea.
Yeah, but they go twice a month, maybe.
Right.
Person.
But if the average person did go twice in a week, they'd get some like diarrhea. You know, it would mess you up a bit. Spencer went so consistently. Spencer went 5 times a week that he would get the poops. He'd get diarrhea if he didn't have Taco Bell.
Yeah, I would. It
reversed his whole digestion system.
I would be pooping just fine when I eat Taco Bell, and when I ate anything else, it was diarrhea, bro. Isn't that insane?
That is insane.
It reversed my whole system.
Yeah, that's way too much. Crazy. That'd be a space rave story.
And that's it.